Let's say you're about to launch a brand new hoodie. You've spent weeks designing it, choosing the colors, and finding the right manufacturer. Now comes the toughest decision. How many should you make? Make 500 and you could end up with shelves full of unsold inventory and money tied up in stock. Make 100 and if demand takes off, you'll be scrambling to restock, delaying orders, and answering a flood of customer questions. The challenge is that you're making these decisions before you know how customers will respond. That's where pre-orders can make a real difference. By collecting orders before committing to a full production run, you gain real insight into customer demand. Those early orders help you plan inventory, production, and fulfillment with much more confidence. In this video, we're going to see when pre-orders make sense, how to build the right launch strategy, and what to watch once the orders start coming in. Now, before creating a pre-order offer, let's answer one important question. Should this product even be sold as a pre-order? Pre-orders work best when you're testing demand. Rather than producing inventory and hoping it sells, you collect orders first and use that demand to plan production more confidently. Here's a quick self-check. First, how certain are you about demand? If this is a brand new product and you're unsure how customers will respond, pre-orders are a great option. But if demand is already predictable, a regular launch may make more sense. Next, do you have a reliable production timeline? Customers don't mind waiting as long as they know when to expect their order. If you have a reliable manufacturing or supplier timeline, pre-orders become much easier to manage. And the final question, can your team handle pre-launch support? Customers may have questions about shipping dates, order changes, or delivery updates. But most of these questions are easy to predict. So if you clearly share the right information throughout the buying journey, you can answer many of them before customers even have to ask. And for the few questions that still come in, make sure your team is ready to respond. Now, let's answer two common questions that merchants have. Can I use pre-orders for a product I've never sold before? Absolutely. In fact, that's one of the best reasons to use them. Pre-orders help you validate demand before making a large investment in inventory. For example, look at the home decor category. Instead of spending $5,000 upfront to manufacture 200 ceramic vases blindly, you open a pre-order drop first. If you get 70 pre-orders in week 1 at $50 each, you instantly bring in $3,500 in revenue. So this proves the product will sell, and your customers have funded your factory costs before you've even started production. What if demand is higher than I expected? Plan ahead by setting stock limits, understanding your production capacity, and avoiding more orders than you can realistically fulfill. Now that you've decided your product is a good fit for pre-orders, it's time to build your launch strategy. So here are 3 important decisions to make. Number 1, get your timing right. Once your pre-order is live, changing dates or plans can create confusion and lead to more customer questions. You don't want that, right? That's why it's important to plan your timeline before your campaign goes live. You can think of your pre-order in 3 phases: the opening date, the cutoff date, and the expected shipping date. Your opening date is the date when customers first have the chance to reserve your product. Next comes the cutoff date. This is when you stop accepting pre-orders, giving you enough time to finalize quantities, confirm production, and prepare for fulfillment. Finally, communicate an expected shipping date. Letting customers know when they can expect their orders sets clear expectations, builds their trust, and helps reduce "where's my order" support questions. You can also start with a soft launch by sharing your pre-order with a smaller audience first. For example, through an email campaign to your subscribers, an exclusive link for your VIP customers, or a post in your private community. It gives you a chance to gauge interest and make adjustments before rolling it out to everyone. Number 2, choose a payment strategy that fits your product. Many merchants think discounts are the best way to increase pre-orders, but often how customers pay has a bigger impact than how much they pay. And there are 3 popular payment methods to choose from. The first option is full payment. Here, customers pay the complete amount when they place their pre-order. This works well when you're confident about your production and shipping timeline. The second option is partial payment or a deposit. For example, instead of paying $200 upfront, a customer could pay $50 to reserve the product and pay the remaining amount later. This can be useful for premium or made-to-order products, where customers may not want to pay the full amount months before shipping. The good thing is, you don't have to manage those deposits and remaining payments manually. There are pre-order apps that can help you set the deposit amount, collect the initial payment, and manage the remaining balance when it's due. The third option is no upfront payment. Here, customers can reserve the product without paying anything at the time of pre-order and are charged later, usually when the product is ready. This can make it easier for customers to commit, especially when the expected shipping date is still some time away. Or you can offer both full and partial payments, letting customers choose what works best for them. Just keep in mind, this can make it harder to predict your revenue. If you'd like to go deeper into these payment models and when to use them, check out our Shopify pre-order payment strategy video linked in the description. Number 3, set guardrails before orders start coming in. The first week after your pre-order goes live is usually the busiest. Orders start coming in, customers have questions, and your team is preparing for fulfillment. So, setting a few rules up front can help you stay in control. For example, what if your blue hoodie sells out much faster than the black one? Or did one customer place an order for 50 units? Without the right limits, you could end up overselling or creating stock confusion. That's why it's recommended to set a variant cap for each size or color and add a maximum quantity per customer. And when a specific variant hits its pre-order limit, don't just let it switch to a dead out of stock button. Now you can change it to a notify me or waitlist form so that you keep collecting valuable customer intent and data for your next run without overselling. Now you might be wondering, can I just do all of this directly inside native Shopify? Technically, you can manually track numbers, edit theme code to swap out buttons, or build custom templates. But doing this at scale is incredibly tedious, prone to errors, and lacks the automation needed to handle complex payment options or variant caps smoothly. To run this seamlessly without the operational headache, you can use a dedicated pre-order app. If you head over to the Shopify App Store, you'll see a lot of options, but you want to look for reliability and top-tier support. STOQ is one of the highest rated pre-order apps with 24/7 human support. It also handles everything we just talked about automatically. So with STOQ, you can create your pre-order offer, set limits and timelines, choose how customers pay, and clearly show pre-order information throughout the entire customer journey. If you want a complete step-by-step walkthrough on exactly how to configure these settings and get your first offer live in minutes, check our pre-order setup video linked in the description. Plus, if you feel stuck, STOQ's 24/7 live support connects you with real people, so you're never left figuring things out on your own. Now, once your pre-order is live, don't stop there. The first 72 hours can tell you a lot about how customers are responding. Keep an eye on the entire journey. Are shoppers seeing your pre-order, adding the product to their cart, and actually completing the purchase? You can track this entire journey with STOQ's pre-order engagement analytics and quickly spot where customers are dropping off. So, if people see your pre-order but don't add it to their cart, your messaging may need some work. If they add it but don't buy, check your payment options or shipping expectations. Also, watch which products and variants are getting the most interest, the questions customers keep asking, and how quickly orders are coming in. This will help you focus your marketing, plan inventory, and slow down pre-orders if demand starts moving faster than you can fulfill. And that's it. This covers everything you need to go from planning your pre-order to managing it successfully after launch. Launching a new product doesn't have to feel like a leap of faith. Start small, learn from your first launch, and keep refining your strategy as you grow. If you're ready to put everything we've covered into action, give STOQ a try and start building your pre-order offer today. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest Shopify tutorials. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.